Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And today I wanted to talk about creating your business plan for your cleaning service. So many of you may know that I have a business background and also have my master's degree in business as well. So I've had my fair share of writing business plans and specifically writing long business plans like 20 to 30 pages. And when I started my cleaning service, I was dreading actually writing a business plan because I just remember those days in B school kind of going through those long business plans. So thankfully, when I was doing research, I found a simpler version, and that is what I want to share with you today. So in today's video, I want to share with you the one-page business plan that I use, and I'll really break it down into 7 simple key steps that you want to kind of focus on to get started. So let's dive right on into my one-page, 7-step business plan. Okay, guys, let's take a look at how I break down my business plan into 7 steps. Step 1, we're going to look at the business overview. Step 2, target market. Step 3, your unique selling proposition. Step 4, pricing. Step 5, marketing. Step 6, key performance indicators. In step 7, we're going to talk about obstacles and solutions. Let's go ahead and break this down. Okay guys, so let's go ahead and get started. So you can see my screen, and this is the one-page business plan that I was speaking of. And I found this on 100startups.com. And this is the actual business plan that I use when I started my cleaning service. So I think I told you guys before that I come from a business background, not just in corporate America, but I also have my master's degree in business. So I am really used to doing the 30-page business plan. But now that I've gotten a little bit older and a little bit more seasoned in business, I just don't think you need a 30-page business plan to start a local service business, or a lot of businesses for that matter. But for the cleaning businesses, for sure, I definitely don't think you need that. And I think when people try to work on the 20 and 30-page business plan, it really makes them fake busy. It's like you're doing fake work to make you think that you're actually doing business, but you're really not. There's a whole lot that goes into those 30-page business plans that I don't think you actually need. So let's just dive right in. And like I said, I found this when I was doing research on starting my cleaning service, and this was such a lifesaver. So let's just dive right on in. So let's talk about what will you sell. So obviously we're talking about the cleaning business, but of course this business plan can be used for not just the cleaning business, for other local services businesses as well. But let's just talk about the cleaning business itself. So you are going to be selling cleaning services, right? But let's think about what services you want to offer inside your cleaning services. So do you want to just offer standard cleaning, deep cleaning, move in, move out cleaning, post-construction cleaning? And please remember that this is just a working document. It's not set in stone. When I did my business plan, the things I said I wanted to start with, I have since expanded on. But when you first start, you might want to have a narrow focus. So for example, you might just want to say, hey, I'm just going to start with offering standard cleaning, deep cleaning, move in and move out cleanings, and be done. Kind of get good at those things and then move on and expand if you would like. And then you want to figure out who will buy. So this is your target market that I was speaking of. So not everyone is your target. You kind of want to have a niche target of people that you want to market to. So you might want to focus on maybe pet owners. Or if you are doing move in and move out, you might just want to focus on those people who are moving in, moving out, or reach out to apartment complexes if you want to handle their turnover service. Or again, if you are doing post-constructions, you might want to work with real estate agents or investors. So really kind of figure out who you want to target. Even for me, like I like to target people by areas. So like certain areas or certain neighborhoods may have a certain demographic that you like. So really kind of figure that out, so that way you're not so broad and spending your marketing dollars so wide, because they will go thin. And let's talk about, how will your business help people? So to me, I really think about this as your unique selling proposition. What are you offering people that's really going to speak to them and really going to help them? So for example, obviously, if you are thinking about targeting pet owners, right? So you're going to help them, with pet fur. They may have allergies, so you're going to help them with that. If you're targeting people who are eco-friendly, so you want to make sure their house is well sanitized with green products and not bring a lot of chemicals into their home. So you really want to focus on, again, who you're selling to and how you're actually going to help them, how you're going to solve a problem that they have. Okay, so let's move on to ka-ching, which is the money. And what will you charge? And to be honest, I struggled with this, and I mean, you still do. This is really trial and error of how much to charge. So I would say, to start, do some research. Look at other cleaning services in your area and see what they're charging. Some people have prices online, and some people you may have to call and just say like, hey, I'm looking to do a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, move out clean. What are your prices? So that way you can kind of get a feel of what other people are charging in your area. And when you're starting out, and this is what I had to do, I charged a little bit less because nobody knew me. So it was like I couldn't go into the market and charge the top tier because nobody knew me. I didn't have any online reputation. I didn't really have a really strong brand in my market. So sometimes you just charge a little bit less to get your experience and to get those reviews. And as you start to get better, then you can start charging a little bit more. Okay, so let's talk about how you're going to get paid. So there's a lot of ways you can get paid, right? Obviously, you can accept cash or check. I don't. I only accept credit cards, but there's all type of digital ways you can get paid, right? You can do Cash App, you could do PayPal, Venmo. There's all types of ways you can collect payment, but make sure you kind of have that established before you get started. And how else will you make money from doing cleaning? So some cleaning services that I know, they also sell products. So that could be another, additional stream of revenue. Or you can also think about partnerships. So, some cleaning services may partner with a moving company. So if you are partnering with a moving company, are you able to get additional revenue if you are recommending cleaning or move out service, or if you are recommending moving services to a client of yours that hired you for a move out cleaning, and you might be able to get a referral fee. So there's all different types of ways you could pull out additional revenue from a cleaning service. So you just want to kind of think about those things. Okay, let's get to the hustling. And I think this is like the marketing piece, right? So how are customers gonna learn about your business? This is really all about marketing. So you have to figure out, how are people gonna find out about you? So a lot for me is online marketing. So you might want to go into Facebook groups, right? There's a lot of mom groups out there that you can kind of go into. Busy mom, working professional moms, they may need some cleaning services. So go in those groups and don't spam people, right? But go in there and look around and see if people are talking about cleaning services and offer your cleaning services there. You can also look at, I know some people look at Craigslist, Thumbtack, and I'm going to make an additional video just about marketing and some of the best marketing tactics you can use to get customers. But really just think about all the ways you can find customers. Word of mouth, obviously, that's really good. So if you have friends or family, make sure you tell them about your services and they can help spread the word for you. And then how are you going to encourage referrals? Referrals are the best because they are, I feel like, the most effective marketing tool out there, because it's a sign of trust, right? If I tell someone like, hey, I found this really great cleaning company, they cleaned my mom's house, they did a really good job, then that person I tell is more likely to hire that cleaning service, right? So how are you going to encourage referrals? Are you going to let your clients know if you refer someone, I'll give you, a certain percentage off? And then how are you going to manage that? How are you going to track all that information? Are you going to leave a flyer in some of your clients' house? I've done that. So if we have a client, you can leave them a card and say, hey, thanks for choosing my cleaning service, refer a friend, and you'll be able to get a discount the next time you book a service. Just use this code and enter it in online, and you'll be able to receive a certain dollar off. So those are certain things that you want to talk about, because referrals are really the best. So let's talk about success. So I like to call these your KPIs, right? Your key performance indicators. What does success mean to you? And I think that's different for everybody. Is it going to be the number of customers you have per month or per year, or your annual net income? And that's just strictly dollars. Like, are you looking for a certain dollar amount you want to hit at the end of the year? Or maybe it's a combination of both. Like for me, I like to have a combination of both. I always want to make sure that I have a few KPIs, right? So I always want to make sure that I would love to see my customer base grow. And I also want to see, obviously, at the end of the year, my net income grow. And I also want to see my average revenue per booking grow as well. So each customer's house we're going to, I want to be able to pull out more and more revenue for each particular customer that we have. So just really understand what you consider successful and kind of ballpark it of what you think that may be. And the reason why I don't really like to do a whole lot of financial planning like they do in traditional business plans is because you just don't know. Like, I see a lot of people say, well, my first year I plan on doing $1 million a year. And it's just like, that's pretty tough. Like, you don't know the market. You don't know, what you're really going to be good at. You don't know the type of clients you're going to have and the revenue per booking you could pull out from a client. So it's kind of tough to just throw a number out there of how much you think, you're going to make in year 1, year 2, and year 5. But if you just kind of maybe if you do it by month and just think like, okay, in a month, I really want to service 10 clients. And kind of call it that. My earring just fell off. I'm gonna keep rolling. Okay, and so let's talk about the obstacles and the challenges. So with cleaning services and any businesses, you're going to have obstacles that may come up. And then with this is kind of tough too, because you may not know everything that's going to come up because you're kind of new in the business. But just kind of think about just overall customer service thing. So if you go to a client's house and they're not happy, how are you going to address that? Are you going to give a refund? Are you going to give a percentage off? Are you going to have a cleaner come back? All of those things. So you just want to kind of think about just in your experience when you kind of had services, certain things that have gone wrong, and then kind of have a solution in the back of your mind of how are you going to fix that. Because when you're dealing with a lot of clients and you have a lot of cleaners that you're dealing with, something is going to go wrong. That's just plain and simple. So you just want to kind of think about those things and even do research online if you're looking at your competitors, and kind of look at their reviews and see, certain things that customers have said, like they showed up late and the customer was upset about that. What can you do to mitigate those type of problems, or kind of have solutions in the back of your mind? And I plan on doing a more in-depth video on things like, customer service and pricing, how to come up with those, and just certain things, and then research on your competitors, how to really figure out those things too, to expound on this. But I really wanted to give you guys just a summary of what you guys should be doing when thinking about starting your business. And like I said, I really wouldn't worry about trying to figure out every single thing, because you're just not going to know it. And trying to figure out everything in the beginning is just really going to slow you up and stop you from doing business and really making money. So this is my take on it, and let me know what you think. Okay, guys, that's it. What did you think? Easy, right? Like, when I found that business plan online, that was a total game changer, because I was dreading thinking about writing a business plan, because I've done so many of them and they're so exhausting. So that was a total lifesaver for me, and that is the exact plan that I use. I used it, I worked on it for a few hours, and I was ready to go. Like, I was ready to start my business, and that's what I did. So let me know if you guys thought that was helpful, or let me know if there's other things that you would include in your business plan to get started, or let me know if you really think you do need that 30-page business plan. So let me know in the comments below. And also too, I'm gonna expand on some of the steps that I took to actually launch my business. So once you have your business plan, there are some key steps that you need to have in place, so that way you can keep on track and actually launch. I've seen so many people write their business plan and then they just get stuck. They don't know what to do to actually launch. It's like analysis paralysis. So I'll go into that in more details. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.